let's see what we got here. Alright, there we go. Desktop audio. Okay. So, we have Divinity 2. So, hello Assembly. To anyone else who's watching this, the reason I'm playing this game is because I got it on sale. I thought it was Divinity Original Sin 2. And I was like, cool. But then it was like, oh, wait, no. But also dragons. So I have to play it. It's also still made by Larian. It is really confusing. There's a Divinity 1, a Divinity 2, a Divinity Beyond, a Divinity Original Sin 1, Divinity Original Sin 2. That's just a little confusing. Like Valve, I guess they can't stop at just, like, they can't stop, or they have to stop after 2 games, I guess. Gods. So let's see what this world has to offer. I know, like, nothing about this, by the way. Literally, I know nothing about this plot, aside from the fact that I apparently get to turn into a fucking dragon. Which is all the... Okay. Got, like, a guy in, like, heavenly armor along a floating sky city. I'm ready to clean the kitchen. I'll be watching, but I won't be able to chat. Okay. Sounds good. Okay, so we got, like, a floating sky city watching from above. Very, very impressive. Okay, got guy with glowing eyes. Oh, right. There was something in the description about how we're going to be like a dragon hunter, but we turn into a dragon eventually. Okay, so we got like weird glowing eyes, and we're going to kill dragons. Let's do it. Wow, you can really feel that this was made in 2007. No, wait, 2006? It was made in like the mid-2000s, which honestly, for the time period, it looks pretty good. Then again, a lot of Larian stuff does look pretty good. Wow, we are not allowed to not have some kind of facial disfiguration. We have to, this is the weirdest face highlighter ever. Look at this. There's 5 o'clock shadow, scar face, beard, goatee, mustache, and that's it. We have to be somewhat messed up or messy. We cannot just be clean shaven. If we're clean shaven, we have a scar over our eye. You know, let's go with the scar face. Let's go with scar face. Okay, so we can get different hair. Wait, the hair color is tied to the hairstyle? Oh, no, wait. Okay, so there's blonde and brown. Wait, not a lot of character customization.
Something, but what?
I triggered something.
I triggered something.
Feel
my wrath.
Feel my...
Okay.
I triggered something, but what?
Alright, let's do this. And we'll go, like, Needhog here. Wow, Larian really has improved on the variety of their character customizer. Like, you can do so much stuff in Baldur's Gate 3. This game has, like, 5 options for most of these, and then variations on 5 different options. Character customizers have come a long way since the mid-2000s. Okay, yes, I'd like to continue with this. Do we want to go long blonde? I mean, does it really matter? We're just going to be staring at him for a while. Let's do... I don't know. Wild brown hair. No, it just looks weird. Loose brown hair. That's fine. That's fine. My character's going to look weird no matter what I do, I feel. Okay, wait. I thought we were going to fight a dragon. What was with that opening cutscene? We were hopping under a branch to go, like, sneak up on a dragon. I thought that was going to be, like, the intro tutorial mission. But I guess not? So weird. Okay, we got sky ships. Those are cool. I mean, we kind of already knew that, though, because we had, like, the intro of the floating islands and stuff.
They are quite simple. Seek
Okay.
out men and women who reside here and benefit.
Wow, this is going to be, like, Witcher 1. You know, I've played a bit of The Witcher 1. I haven't finished it because it's a really, really long game, and every time I get any amount of progress into it, I just kind of burn out, and I'm like, I have so much else to do. I have so much else to do with my time.
So I should very much like to enter the village again. I am
Oh
forbidden
God, it's my facial
to
expressions
Dragon Slayers enter it.
are do it when you're doing something on the loading screen. Also, what the hell is this loading time? What is going on with this loading time? Because I have an SSD. God, anything that's loading this long would have loaded for like hours on a normal hard drive.
It would be
But like,
to join you.
something's
This is part
weird.
of the journey each Slayer must walk alone.
Something's weird. I'm getting dialogue, but I'm not able to progress. One second. Let me try restarting it. This is a really old game, so we may run into some technical issues. Please be patient. It has good stuff for us, I'm sure. We just need to be patient with it. Oh, when you open like a really old game, Windows 11, you're like, I mean, Windows 11 is technically able to run Windows 7 stuff. It has a do I need to use the compatibility slider or something? I do like how I have like 500, 600 FPS in the corner. I'm not sure if you guys can see the little FPS counter that I have through Steam's overlay. But yeah, it's visible. It's visible right up here. Right up here. Although, now I'm down to 30 frames, which I don't really get. Maybe it's locked on the main menu. Let's see. Okay. Let's try this again. And if not, we might have a problem. I hope we don't. But you never know with these kind of games. I probably should have tested it, but I wanted to kind of have like a little live reaction. Okay, so we've got Needhog, got all our stuff. Yes, continue with character.
Here we are.
Okay, there we go.
Farglow.
There we go. It worked this time.
The place where our disciples become
Okay.
true dragon slayers.
Sweet.
And today, the honor is yours.
So what are my
They're
orders?
quite simple. Seek out the men and women who reside
Also,
here.
filthy little dragon slayers. How dare you? Sorry, the dragon has to berate the dragon slayers. What exactly will I be
You'll
going
have to
on
see
in?
yourself. This is a momentous step in every slayer's life. Not completely.
No. After the
After the
initiation.
we will head back. But let's talk about that on the Zeppelin. Good
See
luck
you later,
to you.
Commander. Alright. Wow, this really does feel like playing The Witcher. Okay, so we've got like basic attack. Oh my, wow! That is a jump! Good man, look at this. Look at this man. This man can jump! That's a standing jump. Look at that nonsense. These people are super freaking human. Alright, let's talk to him, I guess.
Good luck in there, Slayer.
Good luck in there,
Zeppelin
Slayer.
will be ready when you return.
Oh. Okay. Wait, what?
Takes you back, doesn't it? This
Access the quest log. See what your quest status is.
I was all right until I first.
Okay. Oh, there. Okay, it looks like a 1. So it's an old book you've read countless times. Legendary hero. Blah blah blah. Logbook. I've arrived in Farglow where I must. Wow, this is like. This really does take me back to like the really old RPGs. God, what were some games like this that I played? I'm trying to think of some good ones. I mean, the initial thing is, you know, the WoW, but like, no, please. Thing is, I didn't play a ton of RPGs on the PC when I was younger. Mostly because I had like a really crummy old laptop and all the big awesome RPGs were making it run like, well, like terribly. Plus, I just didn't play that many PC games. When I was younger, a lot of the games I played were on consoles, specifically Nintendo consoles, because that's what I had available. Okay. I gotta say, I mean, the water's not perfect, but like, look at that. That's like rippling in the water in 2007? This is like pretty graphically impressive for 2007 or 2006. And I think I'm maybe correct me. I might want to look this up while I'm playing, but I thought this was like the director's cut or whatever.
Let me bid you a fond welcome to Farglow.
Okay. Thank you for your welcome.
And I commend your patience. Most slayers loathe being referred to as a pupil.
Let's see. Alright. Most slayers loathe being referred to as a
Such a
pupil.
belittling word, disciple
Please.
is, wouldn't you say, for one who has since
Okay.
the age of 10 been groomed to become the elite of man's
Okay, exposition. They start training at 10 years old. I get it. I get it.
Don't you worry. You earn the title of Dragon
Told me
Slayer
to
soon.
benefit from the knowledge that is to be
Not
found
very
here.
better myself. In fact, I have
Okay.
one thing.
Morgana.
Morgana is waiting
Oh, we're
for
referencing
you.
King Arthur already.
The Archmage. She's an intimidating
Okay, Morgana being the Archmage makes sense. I can see how you're gonna translate that. I wonder if they're gonna draw anything from like her actual stuff with Merlin, the whole King Arthur and Merlin
Laboratory is
stuff.
at the back of the village. Next to
The Divine Memorial
Faith,
Flame.
the bowl in which the flame
Seems
was lit is held
held
aloft
off by
this
stone.
design symbolizes
Okay.
the burden they carry on their shoulders. The guilt.
The
that
guilt that was...
heaped
Wait,
upon
the
them
dragons
by
killed
the
God?
divine.
I mean, we're dragons. We're pretty fucking badass, but I thought killing God was a little outside of our purview.
Several people. The others probably. And you, Slayer.
I didn't know that killing God was in the purview of dragons. I mean, we're awesome, which it makes sense, but at the same time, you know? Anyway, it looks like this... Yeah, it wasn't 2007, it was 2009. It was released in 2009. Honestly, for a 2009 RPG, I know it's clearly released on the desktop, but, like, this looks good for 2009. It looks good. Very nice. Alright. We got those nice shadows. You can really tell this is around the time that games like got all the fun tools we had today. It has this... there's a lot of glistening. Like, everything seems to be glimmering and glistening. Like, look at my armor. It almost makes my eyes hurt. It feels like everything's blurry a bit. Like, the whole world is shimmering in the light. It's a bit weird.
Welcome to Farglow, Slayer.
Welcome to Farglow.
Right,
Okay.
Slayer?
Alright. Let's go find Morgana. Here, let's go open my logbook. Okay, so we've got to do the Farglow connection. Let's go to the world map. Over here, we've got to see Morgana. Okay, so we want to go across this bridge and we go down the path. Ah, the other part of RPGs. Figuring out where the hell it is we're supposed to go. But we've got this really cool place where we're going to go get all these nice characters. And this is probably the intro area. A lot of RPGs, I've noticed, tend to have... Oh, this is the illusionist who can change my appearance anytime. You can even change sexes. Okay, interesting. Alright. Sweet. I like the idea that your initial character is just an illusion. It's just an illusion over a Blake Unity asset. Characters jump.
No. To combine that brew,
Okay.
last night's herbal distillation might cause
What's
an
an
implosion.
implosion? Alright, interesting.
Try it anyway. You can
Who are you
refill
talking
it
to?
sometimes.
Okay. Archmage might be a little
Easy to
crazy.
say. You can't die a second time.
Oh, she's talking to a ghost. That's fun.
Good to see you.
Okay, let's see here. We're talking to Morgana, the Archmage. Ooh, somebody else has joined. Who else is there? Join me as we play Divinity 2. You're hard to miss, Lady Morgana, the way everyone refers to you.
Everybody makes a bit of a fuss when assumed. We all have our fields of
Okay,
study
what you got?
and a
What you
good
got?
life too. But let's
Yes,
turn
yes,
to the
yes, yes.
reason
We're here for a
why.
ritual. We want to become
Ritual
the secret to hypnotic juggling act. Larian has always had a sense of humor.
To be a slayer.
Yes, is to hate the dragon.
But also
So to understand it.
No other order in Revlon takes the old
Okay.
adage, know
Quite
your
as-
enemy quite.
Alright.
So serious.
So we have to know our enemy to defeat our enemy, which is dragons. I'm not salty. I promise.
I will
Not salty that they're training me to be a dragon slayer. A little abomination.
make you understand
It's just
the
rude, is what it is.
powers
Killing dragons. So to attain this goal, I have to be infused with the memories of dragons to understand their language, motivation, power, and weakness. That's kind of a badass way to become a dragon slayer, I gotta admit. Literally infused with the essence of a dragon.
will enable you to see
And that's why your eyes are glowing in silver. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Oh, we can also see the dead. Cool.
side effect, but nothing can be done.
A side effect? What's
The
it?
real drawback is this. The spell
Was not-
originally designed for the
Okay.
brain of humans. So to make
Place for it, you
you
will lose your active knowledge of yours as a slayer.
It's unpleasant.
Pleasant,
I
but a
realize
slayer needs those dragon memories in order to
Slayer
operate.
needs them
Wait, so
to
we're giving ourselves amnesia? Are you seriously telling me we're gonna literally discard our entire brain just to get dragon powers?
comfort is that
How the fuck are they not already turned into dragons? That's my question.
so you'll regain your skills
Okay.
rather quickly.
Alright, you'll gain your skills quickly. Oh, that's kind of interesting, actually. I like that gimmick. So the whole idea is that they're using this to explain how you're going to go from scrub NPC to godhood over the course of like a few weeks, essentially. Is that you already are like a master slayer, essentially, because you've been doing this since you were 10, but now you're going to finally become a proper slayer, so you get basically reset to 0 and then level up again. That's actually, I kind of like that. A slayer needs those dragon memories to operate. Okay. It's more been a century of unbroken study.
They also
Protects your mind from...
attacks the dragons before.
Oh, so dragons are like psychic in this one. Interesting. I mean, they've always kind of had that vibe. The initial Dragon Riders of Pern thing had the whole psychic communication thing from the very beginning, so that's a pretty core part of many Dragon Rider mythos. And the other is enable them to see the dead. Why do I have to undergo this ritual after graduating from the academy? Those years have been futile. He has made you a force to be reckoned with, and has shaped a mind that rivals the wise teachers of old. I do like the idea that we're essentially supposed to already be one of like the most badasses around. That's why we're getting reset to 0. Only one as arduously trained as yourself can absorb them. Alright, let's do this. Let's absorb the memories of a dragon. Holy shit. Here we go. Alright. Oh, Rick. There's a ghost. Ghostbusters. This ghost needs some busting. Wow, that is an unsettling ghost. Does it have a face in its chest? Why does it have a face in its chest? Here. There's dragons and distinction. Make sure you meet the veterans here. And Gwaine. Okay, so they're definitely referencing King Arthur. Also, yes, that is definitely a chest in his face. I mean, a face in his chest. Oh, gods. You're dead, of course. Those cruel necromancers. Alright, cool. So let's, I guess, talk to this guy. What with you? You look like you've seen a ghost.
Ah, yes. There's that famous wit of his.
Slayer, meet Toril. You know, I was never a big, like, you know, oh, the Dead-Eye Bethesda stare thing, or the Mass Effect stare, where the character stares blankly at you. I'm like, this is what we have the technology for. But now that we have the technology for, like, the Baldur's Gate mocap things, where the characters are, like, moving around and gesturing, and their eyes and lips are kind of matching the words they're saying, I do miss it. I do miss it when it's not there. Pleased to make your acquaintance, though. I will say, though, they still are giving these characters a lot of life for the limitations they had in their technology. And again, the game just looks great for the age. It looks great for its age. I'm not saying you're old, Divinity. I'm just saying Larian has a new engine now. So, how come you're still here?
Most ghosts you'll meet are there because of
unfinished business. Okay, so I'm guessing the ghosts are going to become, like, quest givers and stuff like that. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Case is my passion for alchemy. I'll not train... Okay. So if you're, like, really obsessed with something... Hall of Echoes. The memories are eaten away so you can enter the afterlife unburned by the sorrows of this life. What is it with this game and, like, wiping your mind? Dear God, we've literally only encountered 2 supernatural things, and they're both about how you get your memories wiped away, either by the memories of the dragons you absorb, or by the freaking afterlife itself. Damn, no wonder dragons wanted to eat God. He was constantly eating memories. That just seems like payback, honestly. You eat my memories, I eat you.
I see you have
It's Morgana.
That means we can proceed.
Okay.
Do me a favor and think of something.
Anything. Don't speak it out loud.
It's not uncommon
Common.
to have feelings of anticipation and eagerness.
One has yet to face a betrayer.
Surely you have heard of the gift of mind reading.
Okay, so dragons are mind readers.
You have also the answer is easy. I bequeath it to them.
Where is the ability? It's guild given to dragons only until a skull was discovered that bore the spell.
Slayer found it among the ruins of a Dragon Knight Citadel tower.
Okay, so we've essentially been stealing dragon magic and using it to kill them. Which honestly is kind of similar to a few other fandoms. Like, I've definitely seen stuff like this before. I mean, actually, there was actually something in the DFZ series where Algonquin used, like, a super weapon that was literally fueled by dragon corpses. Because the way that magic works is all about how much power you're able to scrape together. In the DFZ verse, it's all about, like, gaining the power to do stuff. So, dragons have, like, a naturally generating magical furnace inside themselves. So use the mind reading abilities to, like, learn things about people, I guess.
Hi, friend. Here's hoping
Mind read. Cost 3x. Oh my god, the experience? Damn.
Gerald, he's such a
Voracious reader.
And has, next time I travel to the city twice.
Okay, that's a really cool mechanic. We can literally read minds. You know, I have a feeling this is actually kind of really setting up Larian's eventual role as like the Baldur's Gate 3, you know, to Baldur's Gate 3, where they eventually had it so you could just approach situations in numerous different ways.
Look at you. Not a scar on your
On
rosy
these.
skin. You're a newborn if
If I ever saw you. Literally, I had the opportunity to do my training all over again.
The best thing to do.
Sure, let's try mind reading again.
It always
Tickles.
tickles a bit when you newfangled mind readers try that.
If I choose it, this was the choice
You can
final.
change so that you can only have one of the disciplines
Alright.
when you-
Oh, we're doing the wizard, obviously. We want to play around with the magic system.
Later you can train all three paths again if you like.
I'd like to do some training.
You have your gear.
Why must I choose
It's a
one
good
of the
way to
three?
get started. As you know, some swear that you will. The most important thing is you'll have to get some gear first.
Okay, okay, okay. So we need to go and do this.
Your eyes shine brighter than they did before you came to
So with who do I have the honor?
Old my life has always been that of the
No, we're not doing that shit. We're not doing swords. Come on, if there is the ability to shoot fire from my hands, I want to shoot fire from my hands. Why the hell would I bother with swords and bows when I can cast fireball?
Yes, I'm Alberic, the wizard.
Oh, the newborn.
Magic, you know, I recommend.
Okay, so magic. Yes, I know. You know, I recommend it and such. That was very convincing.
But fine, go ahead.
Tell me about the practice of magic.
Slayer wizards
Are no fairy tale cliches, no toad tickling beards and silly hats,
warriors.
like all the others.
However,
With their weapons are expression, the power of the mind.
Those who command these forces.
Okay.
vanquish all foes that they- Of course, even the strongest intellect.
I'd like to practice my magic skills.
Sonia is near the arena and
Alright, let's go. So, wait, our experience is a literal resource. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay, Alberic's my first mace. My first mace. Aw, it's like a kitty toy. Just with a lot more, like, lethal spikes.
You have your gear.
I'd like to do some oh, we have to... Okay, yeah. So I got my magic. Alright, cool. We decided to go... We are taking up the art of magic as our primary practitioner. And we have a fire spell, it looks like. What is this one? Fireball! Yes! Good old fireball. Good old reliable. You know, I've noticed that, like, most magic games start you off with a fire spell. That just seems to be, like, the way it usually starts. I can't cast that yet. Oh joy, a cooldown based system, my favorite. I do so love it when my only spell takes forever to reload. It's like I have a single bullet in a gun. Alright. Cannot use this skill again. Hey, at least there's no voice line. That's always really annoying when it's like, we can't do that right now. We can't do that right now. Over and over and over. Anyway. Alright, so we did some training. What else do we have in our logbook? Alright. Map. Skills, logbook. Closed quests. Let's head this way. Okay, up and down, up and down. What else have I been up to, though? Like, oof. What else have I been up to as of late? I mean, I'm still working on the PNG tuber. I've been working on texturing it, giving it like a light texture. So before I add any like identifying things like the, you know, eye ridge or the unique shape of my horns, I'm gonna go ahead and add in just like a basic texturing version of it, and try and get it up and running in the Studio XR program. And once I can do that, I'm gonna try and get it, you know, more fully realized. But yes, I do think sometime in maybe the next month or so, I might have something. Maybe 2 months or 3 months, but this year I'm hopeful I will have a new found thing to show off. And it will be lots of fun, I'm sure. Oh. I can't. Alright, and fireball and hit it with a mace. So, I've gotten some XP. Can I level up? Let's see here. Okay, so we used magic. We used skills. And we need to get up to level 4. Alright, how do we go up a level? Trying to figure out how to, like, level up here. Hello, Ramble! Oh my god, it's Dawnseeker, you're here! It's so good to see you, my friend. I've been working on a PNG... I've been working on a proper VTuber model for the channel. So, I found a Dragon, like, VR chat base model that was like $40, and I went ahead and grabbed it. And that was after I verified I would be able to convert it into a VRM format, which I can use with Studio XR. So today we are playing this, which is Divinity 2, which is an old game from 2009. You know, it clearly looks it.
Practicing your wizard skills? May the divine...
May the divine watch over you.
Yes, Slayer.
Okay, I need to go. I did the training. What am I supposed to do after that?
Back for more, are you?
No, I don't really want to do more training. I want to just kind of go. I'm going to be sparse with my commenting because my hands are strained, but I should be able to chat some. Alright, sounds good. So, I saw that you picked out a new desktop. It looks like a decent build. I would probably personally go with a slightly better CPU. But, you know, if it works for you, it works for you. I do recommend you check the motherboard, though, and make sure it's going to have enough USB ports. There's nothing worse than realizing you have more things to plug into a USB things to plug in than you have ports on your computer. It is a terrible feeling. It's honestly the main thing I look at, aside from, like, slots, when it comes to motherboards. No, that was just me browsing, because right now I'm unemployed. I see.
But I'll have to extend my congratulations. Moments ago, we received word.
A dragon was spotted in Vulcan Valley.
Well, this surely is. You were supposed to do a ritual that would
channel the dragon's memory,
which is extremely important for your health and that of your surroundings. If we postpone it for too
long,
horrible though that prospect may be,
the dragon takes precedence.
So I hope we'll be able to...
Okay, so if we don't do the ritual, the dragon's gonna take over and we're gonna turn into one.
You're sure you want to face our foe as a wizard?
Yes, I do want to face our foe as a
Dragon
wizard.
Slayers shall come to its conclusion at last. Quickly now.
Yay! That Freerin casing looks beautiful. What Freerin casing? What are you talking about? Oh. Oh, you mean the does the desktop PC have like a Freerin style case? I didn't notice that it was like Freerin themed. I thought it was just like normal desktop kind of things. I was just like a normal black desktop with like a window pane. Yeah, I don't see how that's Freerin themed. It just kind of looks like a standard poster pics in general chat. Okay, let me see. Let's see. I'm holding up my phone. So, if you know, the short answer to this is apparently dragons killed God. Oh yeah, that does look really sweet. I saw that. Yes, I did see that one earlier. Yeah, that does look really sick. That case looks awesome. Then again, Freerin's just like a top tier show. So apparently dragons killed God. And now they're being hunted by humans in revenge. And we have absorbed the memories of a dragon after years of training, which also nerfed us back to level 1. And now we're off to go kill a dragon, but we were supposed to do a ritual, and if we don't kill it quickly enough, the dragon might take over, and we might be overcome by its memories. So we really do have to hurry this up. This is actually by the same people who did Baldur's Gate 3. This is Larian Studios from 2009. And I gotta say, I've said it a few times now, for the time period, this kind of looks gorgeous. Like, look at that shot. Larian knew how to make a game. Kind of reminds me of high school DxD lore. High School DxD lore? I didn't know that there was lore to that show. I thought it was just, you know,
Right.
boobs.
Time to start the hunt. Marius,
that's
you
literally
will
all I
be
thought the
no
show
threat to
was.
But warn me before you meet the dragon. I will notify the
Local officials of our arrival.
Once you have
Alright.
any information, come and find me and we'll head out.
Cool,
Understood?
cool.
Yes, Mom.
Good.
Got it.
This will be a day to remember, Slayers. Now,
Yes, we are doing dragon slaying, which is cringe.
not so fast,
But
Raid,
your
you
newborn, your mental state is still
still
highly volatile.
So I'm keeping you on a tighter leash. Don't worry.
I have an assignment for
as
you.
well. Enter the town and ask the villagers about the dragon.
Alright, some are bound to see it.
Bound to have seen it. I'll most probably be in the
Okay,
barracks.
sweet. So we'll ask around. So one of the cool things about this game is we can apparently use experience points to read people's minds, because they're doing the whole dragons are psychics thing, which is very Dragon Rise up Pern inheritance cycle of them. I like it. Very, very on brand for dragons. Good day, Dragon Slayer. Alright, let's figure out what's going on here.
I'm sorry, but I can't talk right now, Slayer.
Okay. Nobody can talk right now.
I greet you, Slayer.
Have you seen the dragon in this valley, ma'am?
Indeed,
The lady?
I have. When I was on patrol with Lieutenant Lewis.
I'm gonna... Holy gods! Okay, I thought it was gonna be like 3 experience for it. 33 experience is,
I saw it high up in the
steep.
vicinity of the locked temple.
Okay, it was nearby an ancient locked
The
temple.
new
Alright.
order, Rivertown's finest. Our order was established after the
All
Great
right.
War in honor of
The Fallen Divine.
Members are called
Seekers.
because we spend our lives in personal searching.
Yeah, apparently, again, the dragons killed God, which was the Divine.
But that does not mean that we are merely some
Why is the
very
new order
family in
here?
Rivertown because of that is why a delegation of seekers
Alright,
under the command of
alright.
Lieutenant Lewis was sent here to claim food stocks. I think we pretty,
Pretty
much
much
have what we need
needed
now, and
now.
I'm confident we'll be returning by all means.
Okay, cool. I do like the idea that you can use experience to read people's mind, but you gotta be careful. You can't just throw around willy-nilly.
Such perverts.
Oh,
I think
wow.
it's a perfectly nice name, whatever the connotation.
Fanny is a perfectly nice name, whatever the connotations.
I'd kick them in the family jewel.
I shall awaken. I am the heavenly dragon who stole the principal domain from God. I mock the infinite and fret over the dream. I shall become the red dragon of dominion. I shall drown you in the depths of crimson purgatory, Juggernaut Drive.
You in charge of the bedding too?
No, I'm just a waitress.
Then why don't you wiggle back for some more ale, eh?
Wow, he's a grade A asshole. That one's an a-hole. Oh, she has a quest marker.
Seekers, I never saw such
Would you like me to show them the door? I will show them the door for you, my lady.
What's that pink animal on?
What?
A dragon slayer.
Slayer. That's... Hey.
Didn't your mother ever treat women nicely? The chance of the drug or not, drive of the red dragon of dominion.
Bring the finest beer.
You seekers are in desperate need of an etiquette lesson.
Seekers! What in the name of the divine is going on in here? Sir!
We...
Well, sir.
Very drunk man here. Well, we've walked into a bar and got into a drunken fight. This guy is just running back and forth. I love visual glitches like this.
Slayer, tell me what transpired. I find your use of jest somewhat ill-timed.
The truth is your seekers behaved with appalling roughness towards this young lady and the other customers.
Disrespectful conduct and use of force.
Boss, you men are disgrace to our order. The guy's just like swaying in the air drunk next to me while that guy runs back and forth. Buddy, you might have had a little too much caffeine. We've got like crazy shit going on. Hello, Assembly's back. Good to see ya. So we just helped to like break up a bunch of drunks who were catcalling women, I guess. That's just a quest we had. So we absorb the memories of a dragon. We become a dragon slayer, but it's untamed, and it's probably going to involve us turning into a dragon because I already got spoiled. It's in the synopsis summary on Steam. I couldn't exactly avoid it. Okay, so we got to get to the barracks, right? Is this? That's the Black Boar. To boldly go where road has gone before. All right, so we go to the barracks. To the barracks. I'm gonna hop up here. I really do like the world. It reminds me a lot of The Witcher, though. Not necessarily the world building, but the gameplay so far. Although it doesn't have a switching between stances, which is nice.
Not much, I'm afraid. I haven't left them. Let's hope the
The
goblins will
goblins.
end up cutting out Richard's heart.
Oh shit!
Poetic justice.
Really dark thoughts on this man. He's literally talking. Juggernaut scene in High School DxD was crazy. I'll just take your word for it.
Father Roman did tell me.
Yeah, I was smart enough to study, but I didn't want to leave home.
Joining the guards
Okay.
mostly because the wages are good and there's little actual danger.
Yeah, that's fair.
Like you slayers by a long shot. But I wouldn't
Want to trade our life expectancies.
travels.
I mean, some Slayers live for a while, obviously, otherwise we wouldn't get shit done. The male fantasy. The male fantasy. That is very much the male fantasy. You're not entirely wrong. Hmm. Alright.
Restricted area, Slayer.
Just want to visit a prisoner.
Okay.
I'm completely bullshitting. I don't know who's in these cells.
I'm not telling you anything.
Do you have agoraphobia, or are you in here for a reason? For other
Just leave
reasons.
me alone.
I can't move this.
No, I'm not telling you.
Holy shit! Okay, the last mind read cost me 33 points of experience. This one's 1050. What the hell? I thought I was gonna be like, hey, why don't we read this guy's mind? Maybe he has some interesting info. That guy is like way higher level than everything else around them. Oh, he's probably a dragon in disguise or something. Dragon be everywhere. High School DxD is the lore is God and Satan are both dead. They kill each other in a final war, and all the remaining angels and demons have joined forces to keep the balance of the world in check. Okay, that's actually kind of interesting. I can see some stuff going on there. What can you tell me about the recent dragon sightings?
Some farmers complain about dead stock. Join the
Gods.
they said. Meanwhile,
You said they claimed to see a dragon.
But the farmers here are a suspicious lot.
Thought they'll tell
And they like
tales.
to tell tall. The village itself has been
Okay.
full of, but beware. There is a reason.
I have to be
the
going.
best-
Okay, so kill some bandits for me. Very, very interesting. Very, very unique quests.
That's good to see.
Larian, you need more money. There sure are a lot of guards for a little village.
Seems there are more military. That's mostly because the valley, idyllic though it may look.
It's really a hostile area.
Some goblins, but also, well, so they say.
A crazy wizard in a haunted citadel? A ghost wizard in a freaking forest tower? That sounds like my thing. Let's go find the ghost wizard. No, interesting in this lore, Lucifer is not Satan. I mean, that's not exactly uncommon. The number of times I've seen Lucifer and Satan be different things lately has been not a small number. Let's see here. Blue Exorcist, Has-Been Hotel, oh god, there was another one I'm thinking of that where he's also not the same thing. What was the other one I'm thinking of? I know there was something else I saw a while back. Also, what's with the weird goblins with like the single red eye? They're kind of Binding of Isaac, I think. Yeah. Well, and that's because like technically Lucifer got like the whole fallen angel Lucifer thing is more of a Paradise Lost thing, I think. Like originally Satan was just Satan. So put the right mouse button to open. We get some meat. Get some good old meat. So like he eventually got like reimagined as Lucifer, I think, who was just a fallen angel in the original scriptures. And that image kind of stuck because it's very thematically resonant. Like people, I mean, you know, Paradise Lost, everyone relates to the main character, obviously, but like also just in general, people tend to like the idea that he's a fallen angel. Oh, hello, Nerdo Dragon. So we're currently a Dragon Slayer, Nerdo. Please don't freak out. I swear, we're gonna turn into a dragon soon. Don't worry. We have dragon brain in our skull. And I can shoot fireballs, but it's one of those games where you don't get to shoot fireballs constantly. You have to It's a game where you're a wizard, but you also have a mace. Yes, my wizard teacher gave me a mace, which I feel is very weird. I feel like you should have given me like a quarterstaff or something, not a spiky mace. You don't usually think about wizards as having like spiky maces. Oh hey, it's a guy. What are you doing? There are hardly any birds to be seen.
Next time,
I'll make sure I'm the one struck.
A rare species, you're in luck. So far, I haven't really gotten much on my mind reading. What is this? Ooh. That's weird. What did that do? He deserved. Let him taste his own medicine. How it is to be hunted by wannabe legends with plot armors and greed. Yeah. So, there apparently is like a weird wizard tower out here, though. Which is going to be interesting. Alright, kill the tribal goblin warrior. Get some more XP. At least the lore I learned as a former Christian. At least that is the lore I learned as a former Christian. Yeah. The amount that Christianity has been influenced by essentially fan fiction is kind of hilarious. Like, most of our visions of hell come essentially just from the Inferno. Oh, we gained a level. Okay, so we can finally level something up. Ooh, we have Magic Missile. We can increase... Okay, that requires level 4. But I think I can do Magic Missile. We could also do some... Okay, so there's Priest, Ghost, Dragon Slayer, Unarmed Expertise. Okay. So this is like our generic stuff. That's interesting. Unarmed Expertise, you regard them all as silly extensions of the truest melee weapons, your fists. So Summoning Mastery is for, like, Priests. Priests are the Necromancers. What the hell? Look at this. We're summoning zombies as a priest. I don't think that's usually a priestly thing to do. Way of the Wise... How is Way of the Wise Wizard on a priest skill tree? What is this skill tree? What the hell? Looks so much different than Divinity that I was checking. Yeah, this is Divinity. This is Divinity 2. Let's go ahead and put a skill point... Do we want to put a skill point to summoning? I don't know what good summoning magic is, though. Okay, so these are the healing. This is... Wait. Okay, wait. How does the summon undead skill tree... Oh, wait. These aren't skill trees. They're just, like, blocks. So, like, these you can only learn at level 10, but they don't lead directly from each other. Okay, that makes a bit more sense. In that case, I guess I'll grab... Seriously, what the hell is the priest subclass? Because this is summon ghost and summon undead as your first ones. Like, the priest's heal ability is, like, really far down here. This looks like a necromancer. Let's be real. I'm gonna go with, like, fireball mage. Let's go magic missile. Depiction of angels are definitely extremely petrified in more recent depictions. I mean, if you really want to see some weird angel depictions, just go to, like, Paradise. The rest of the Inferno trilogy. What was it? The one that was Limbo, Purgatory, or whatever, and Paradise. And apparently in the third one, everything's just a metaphor for Jesus. It's just all a metaphor for Jesus. Let's see here. So we'll drop Magic Missile down here. Can we? Okay, there we go. Alright, so we've got 2 spells now that we can alternate between. Yes! It's a cooldown-based magic system, unfortunately, so that does mean that we have to, like, wait between casts. So we are going to still have to bonk people with the stick. To not be afraid of shepherds makes more sense when you take into account the biblically accurate angels. Yep. With the fact that they're, like, you know, rotating wheels of heavenly light with eyeballs stapled all over them. Yeah, it does make sense not to be afraid of those. Cooldown and mana. It's the worst of both systems. You're entirely right about that. It's the worst of both. Also, we have stats to put in. So, obviously, we want to put into a stat into intelligence. So, this determines the damage you do with ranged attacks. Spirit. Determines your amount of mana. We definitely want to increase that a bit. Vitality. And let's do some more intelligence. And this is for damage with magical attacks. Okay. Let's go ahead and accept. Sweet. Cooldown and mana combined seems like a shitty system. I know they use them in MMOs, and I know WoW is a thing, but also at the same time. Of course, madame. Oh, we got somebody sending spicy letters to the blacksmith without telling her husband. Uh-oh.
Top of the morning to you, Slayer.
How's the rest of the day to you? Okay. Cooldown fighting can actually be very good, done right. Not everyone is done right. The thing I've always found frustrating about cooldown-based magic systems is if I want to play a cool-ass mage, I do not want to be whacking people with a spike club. I want to be shooting fire from my hands and watching things explode. And when you have cooldown-based magic, especially single-target spells, they tend to result in you essentially burst damaging one enemy and then running around for a few seconds while your cooldowns reset, which generally isn't fun. Like, I wouldn't say I enjoy running around waiting for all my cooldowns to recharge. That's not the part of the game I'm here for. And the thing is, mana is already a plenty good system to prevent you from just spamming spells infinitely. So the fact there's also cooldowns, like, just choose one or the other, is my point. If you're gonna have one, fine. I generally prefer mana systems over cooldown systems. I think they give you a little bit more freedom. Because sometimes you do just want to cast the same spell twice in a row. Can you go back to my rant about Isekai versus Slice of Life? It was quite interesting looking back at it. I mean, like, Slice of Life stuff being better than, like, generic Isekai is just a whole thing, yeah. Then again, that's partially because Isekai has just gotten so overcrowded. I don't think Isekai is bad, I just think Isekai is overcrowded. I believe good cooldowns are times so you can mix abilities to deal consistent damage at the same time, rather than reduce it to runes in God of War. I kind of agree with you there, yeah. The thing I also have a problem with cooldown-based systems is that, whereas in a mana system you can pull out whatever spell is best for the moment, cooldown-based systems, although they don't always have this, tend to lean towards combo, where you're trying to chain things into something, and once you've got a preferred combo set up, incentivize combos. Yes, I was literally just getting to that, actually. The thing I have a problem with that, though, is once you get all, like, your combo set up, and you have it muscle memoried, it just becomes a repetitive affair. There are things where it's like, I have a package for you. Oh, she's cheating on her husband. Okay, we get a reward. Let's go ahead and grab experience, because we want to level up. And we want to be mines. And I just generally find that it's less fun for me personally to spam the same combo over and over and over again for the whole game. Now, granted, a mana system can very much fall into that trap. It's not like mana systems are immune to the trap of spam the same 5 spells over and over again. But if you have a combo, you know, where you're like, okay, I cast this to freeze them in place, and then I use my freeze people are exploding thing to make the freeze people deal extra damage, and then I use this spell to follow it up to knock them out so I can cast the freeze spell again. And then you run into an enemy that's like an ice elemental, your entire rhythm gets completely freaking destroyed. YYX in Dustin, Elysian Kales. I mean, it can kind of feel that way sometimes, I find. Recently I've been watching Mono. How is it? I haven't seen that one, I don't think. Mana efficiency. Your skills only cost you 90%. Okay. Polymorph. You can turn into a ladybird. A ladybird? Think you mean I think this is a typo. This has to be a typo, right? That's a ladybug. Why does it say ladybird? Mono is, in my opinion, a mixed bag in terms of Slice of Life. Maybe you make modifiers and progression about abilities, reducing cooldowns of other chosen abilities. Give enough cooldown spells. I mean, yeah, the best cooldown-based systems are the ones where each spell can lead into multiple different spells, and so it's more about reacting on the fly. Again, I just prefer being able to cast whatever I feel like. That's just a personal thing for me. Okay, so I can turn one of them into a ladybird. This has to be a typo. Ladybug. For 10 seconds, the targets must be struck by a spell individual. You can strike them for 0 times before they change back. Huh. So we can literally just turn our enemies into a bug. Or we can improve Magic Missile. What's Magic Missile's improvement look like? So we can shoot 2 missiles for 6 points. Or we can get cost reduction. It's made the same mangaka as Yuru Camp. And they're not shy with the cameos. Oh, that's fun. Maybe cooldown-based abilities having their own mana bars. I mean, we're getting into the two systems thing. When you combine two systems like that, you're getting the worst of each. You know what? I want to go for spell variety. Let's go for spell variety. Okay. So, we've got some magic. Show me your wares, perhaps. Alright, he doesn't really like or dislike me. So, we've got some, like, rare... Oh, look, he's got, like, a fire club. Increases my magical damage. Ooh, so I guess wizards just use clubs in this universe. Take note of that, everybody. Wizards use clubs. Wizards like clubs, apparently. Alright, Retribution Aura. Retaliations against you, 112% of it. So we get increased mana and +1 regenerate. But it does require level 10. I mean, it gives potential for balancing and maybe actual fun. Managing bars, interrupting fighting. Clubs are cool, are a combo of wand and orb. I did not think about it like that, but you're kind of right. If we attach, like, if the end of the club starts glowing, then it is basically like having just an orb. It's a staff. It's a really small staff. It's not quite a wand, it's not quite a staff, and it has a big old orb atop it like a lot of staffs do, which wands don't. It's a club. Let's go clubbing. Alright, let's try and find... So I've heard about the dragon and where it is. So we should probably try and find our teacher. She said she was going to be around here. I think she said she was going to be in the barracks. I found a character. Okay, so we need to find more villagers. We need to see 3 people who have seen the dragon. Alright, let's ask around. Basically, it's about photography, but unlike Eurocamp, it doesn't stick to as much of the topic. Interesting. Some other time, maybe. Okay, so I can't ask him about the dragon. Let's go to this, like, church building. Maybe we can ask around here.
What can I do for you?
Count any dragons?
Say I have. No.
You're a chapel guard?
He's a priest.
Okay, maybe the priest knows some information about the dragon.
You look quite pale, my son. What is it that weighs on your conscience?
Okay, hello, priest.
I am
You look like an off-brand wizard.
of the new order.
See a dragon.
I went when I returned at night.
Nightfall, I heard the sound of great wings.
And saw the
Your prayers have been answered. I am an experienced warrior, technically speaking. I have no memory of my experience, but I am experienced. Souls games have it to an extent. I mean, you have stamina for melee and mana for magic. Well, okay, so Souls games are weird because it depends on the Souls game.
You will probably have heard. I thought you would.
Alright.
I am
You're interested in unique magical items that may rest in this tower.
enter it myself.
Okay, cool, cool. What can you tell me about Lovis?
That much, really.
Anastas, the queen of the ancient kingdom of Ferrol.
Childhood or education, I thought.
In dragon form, with a duel with Braum. Hey look, it's Braum from Aragon.
It took place as mighty
Uh.
accomplishments, though. were
Souls
made
games are a little weird though, because the first 2 Souls games, not Demon, so Demon Souls had a mana bar, and Demon Souls, and Dark Souls 3 and Elden Ring had mana bars. Bloodborne and Dark Souls 1 and 2 did not, however. They had spell slots. Well, Dark Souls 1 and 2 had spell slots, and Dark Souls 3, I mean not Dark Souls 3, Bloodborne had Quicksilver bullets. So you'd find like weird hunter tools and they would use Quicksilver bullets. But you could also trade your health for 5 temporary bullets, and the most powerful AoE attack used 7. So if you used blood bullets for every single one of them and you didn't shoot your gun at all, you could cast it like 10 times. Which was actually really powerful if you knew what you were doing. The arcane build is a lot of fun in Bloodborne. But Bloodborne also doesn't really have a fully fleshed out magic system. The hunter tools are the extent of it. So Dark Souls 1 and 2 had the spell system, which is basically you could find a spell scroll and put it in your spell slot, and for every scroll you had of a spell, you got a certain number of casts. Dark Souls 2 even fleshed out further by saying as your attunement level went up and you got more spell slots, your spell scroll also gave you more casts per one you equipped. Which meant every spell had a limited number of casts, and you were essentially limited by a hard number of spells you could cast each time. Which was very different and unique, and a lot of people... I'm not sure I agree with this, but I've heard other people say it felt like the later Dark Souls games traded a lot of that uniqueness away in favor of being like other RPGs. I don't necessarily agree with this. I feel like the mana bar was kind of better, especially as they were doing more weapon skill stuff. Because in the old games, weapon skills, for example, didn't use the MP bar. They used weapon durability. Which I do like, to an extent. It was kind of interesting. See here. See, burning bar for mana and resources to fund. Bloodborne agrees with me. Well, see, the thing is, Bloodborne also had, like, a hard limit on, like, what you could do. Like, it had a hard limit on, like, how much of something you could use. What if you had a revolving cube for magic? Like, you could use one of the next 2 spells in the cube, but what you use put the other cube. You know, that sounds a lot like... That almost sounds like you're, like, suggesting something like the God Hand build your own combo thing, but for magic spellcasting. Which, now that I said it out loud, sounds really freaking cool. Like, you're basically describing build your own combo from God Hand, but for magic system. Which is kind of sweet. Be praised. We have our sacrifice. Okay, so there's a floating orb. And it's talking. Okay, so the giant glowing orb is talking.
Not yet. I can't.
Alright, can I not dodge this?
I can't. No more magic for me.
Oh shit, I'm out of mana. Alright, come on. Drink the mana potion. Alright, got magic missile.
Not yet.
Magic missile. Magic missile. Magic missile. Magic missile. Magic missile.
I can't.
Oh shit. I'm in for like, what if you could had a revolving ball? I'm in for actions, not mana.
I'm running low on mana.
Shit.
My wounds are grave.
Oh shoot. Damn it. Ah. Load game. Autosave. I should not be relying on my autosaves. They will fail you when you least expect it. Okay, so where did it autosave me? Oh gods. Did I get reset to the very beginning? Oh gods. Wait. Oh no. Okay, so that autosave does not have your back at all. Wait, let me see something here. What is the goddamn autosave doing then if it's not saving the freaking game?
Good day, Dragon Slayer.
Okay, so we need to be saving like way more regularly. We just lost a bunch of progress. But we also know where everything is, and we haven't really done it a lot aside from explore for the most part. We know who we need to talk to now. So we need to talk to her, I think. She's talked to... Have you seen the dragon? Yes, you saw it. Okay, cool. Yep, we know you saw it. But yeah, build your own combo plus progression, customization, what spells affect other spells. You have a sweet system in hand. Yeah. And again, a part of it's just like to prevent the combo from getting too repetitive, because when you get into like the mindless tapping of buttons, it can feel, I don't know, a little just like, yeah, again, mindless, I think is the best way to describe it. Yeah. We already talked about it. Dragon Knight, famous child, blah, blah, blah. Yes. Okay, cool. Sorry if I'm rushing through this again, but I don't want to spend too much on it. Okay. Extra money, you say? Oh, look, it's Goblin Slayer, but like a decade too early. Slaughtering goblins getting paid for it? Sounds cool. This man is Goblin Slayer, but like years too early. He's just super enthusiastic about killing goblins. Alright, let's go ahead and hop up here. I wonder if I can hop. Cool. Okay, so it doesn't look like there's that much fall damage. That's good. Alright. So yeah, I'm going to try and save more regularly. So I'm quick saving is F5, which is good. Okay, we're gonna get the letter for the blacksmith, bring that back again. Let's keep going. Also, this man can jump. I'm not sure if you noticed that, but we can jump.
I can't.
Alright, bash your face in. Imagine if there were undead goblins. I mean, these things look like really weird for goblins, not gonna lie. They are Cyclopean, red vein, magma golem kind of things. These do not look like typical goblins. Ooh, you found a chest. My lock picking is not high enough. Can I bash my way open? No, I can't. Nothing in that chest. Nothing in that one. I didn't mention this a bit earlier, but I am working on the new VTuber. It's gonna be great. We're currently using a base from Soap Dragon, and it's going well. I still need to do a final export into VRM and get like a basic texture. The initial texturing is literally just gonna be like flat colors, and then I'm gonna try and add in maybe a little bit of more substance painting later once I have a VRM and like can see it. The main issue is that it's like a lot of pieces for modularity, and I don't want to break anything. I mean, I can always just make new copies of the files, but I'm trying to get something like basically workable, and then me and my friend Assembly can like edit it. You know, add in like a good eye ridge and like my particular horn style, that kind of thing. You know, the huge. There were undead goblins. We'd have 2 super enthusiastic slayers on the case. Now, no. They need to be vampire goblins. Then they're undead, and we can get Alucard to join too. Imagine Goblin Slayer and Alucard teaming up to deal with vampire zombies. I mean, vampire goblins. You know, honestly, if we just get vampires, werewolves, and dragons, we could go get a Dracopire. Dracopire, because that is a thing in Battlon, or Adventure Quest, if you didn't know. That's a thing. They had the Werepire for a while, and they had an event in like the 2010s where it's like, you can do Dracopire now, where you're part dragon, part werewolf, part vampire. It's weird. It's especially weird because in those games, your like, ability to access your, you know, monster side or whatever comes from the armor you equip.
Please listen. I'm in desperate of it.
So you can be like a max level werewolf, but like not equip the right armor, and you'll just be shit. Why would the New Order try to impound them? I sympathize. I won't oppose the New Order's directives. Sorry, I just won't do it. I'm not crossing the New Order, and we might need them to help fight a dragon. Alright, blacksmith buddy. Here it is. Oh, yeah. He likes me now. No reward choices left. So I get History of Dragon Slayers Part 3, a Rejuvenation Potion. I'm going to get more experience. And that gives me a level up. We're going to go in Quick Save. And go in here and reselect my skill. So we're going to get Magic Missile back. We're going to drag it down here. Oh, we'll also get Polymorph too. So we'll accept. We will drag Polymorph into 3. Oop. What kind of Alucard are you talking about? Helsing? Because I don't think Alucard from Helsing is particularly gung-ho about vampires specifically. I was thinking of Bridged, where he specifically hates his own kind. So, you know, that whole gimmick. Okay. The weird Goblin Hunter guy is just staring at me. This is a weird looking blacksmith device. She's got a weird magic crystals in there. I guess unless when you're a blacksmith in a fantasy world, working with enchanted equipment is just like a thing. Alucard hates everyone equally. No, there was the whole thing of make a monster out of me and all that shit at the very end when he was talking with Satan, remember? How could you forget the conversation with Satan? He believes in equal rights. The equal rights of everyone to be dead. Well, vampires are cheaters. They live forever. That's not fair. Alucard needs to rectify that.
Slayer, please.
What seems to be the trouble? Bloody hell, what now?
I'm trapped up here. They took my grappling hook. Please,
Hold on, I'll dispatch the pests quickly. Whoa. Alright, bash his face in. Boom. No, it wasn't about vampires. Alexander wasn't a vampire. Or those who discard their humanity. Fair, fair. Because he doesn't hate Ceres. Because Ceres still has her humanity despite everything else. Despite becoming a vampire, she has still retained her humanity. And thus is still worthy of respect. You can handle a few annoying critters.
We always scout the woods, but we were ambushed by an unusually fierce...
The other guard didn't make it?
He panicked and managed to get up the tower. But that was several hours ago.
Yeah, that sucks.
Howard obviously didn't even...
Going rot in the Broken Valley.
We'll give you the pleasure of confronting. I'll inform Captain Rudd.
Alright. Women and children first, so... it's hard to tell his, like, serious character stuff and what's him being a little shit. Alright, let's bash your face in. Got him. Alright. We are bashing face with this mace. It is weird that we have the regenerating health thing going on. It's been so long since I've had an RPG where your health actually regenerates. Like, last few games I played, they're just like, yeah, you got hurt. Deal with it, sucker.
I can't.
You know, the combat feels a little MMO-y, I'm not gonna lie. This held true both in the original and the abridged. Even the Major retains Alatar's respect aspect because he never gave up his humanity. Whereas all his lieutenants kind of are little bitches. Yeah. Although, what was the why was he a cyborg? Why the ever-loving hell was he a cyborg? Figure it out. Okay, so what did pulling this lever even do? I have no idea what pulling the lever did.
I'm a bird watcher. I'll do that.
Continue your bird watching, I guess.
How long must I wait?
Alright. Oh, we got level up stuff. Doom. Doom. And here we are. Vitality and Spirit. Okay. Sweet. We've got meat. I'm willing to bet he actually prefers equal rights as not discriminatory says. I mean, if you hate everyone equally, that's equal rights. It's very equal. I hate everyone equally. Kazuma would definitely agree on equal rights. I'm not sure about that. Or I might think of a different Kazuma. I do like you can actually dodge these attacks and it's not just hit scan and disguise. One of the things I hate is when they have games where it's like the ranged attacks are literally just like hit scan attacks in disguise, even if you dodge them. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and like wait here. With Kazuma though. Ooh, we got a shrine. Okay, so we actually have a teleport point. Yeah, we definitely want to save. What is this? A hatch? Ooh, spooky. Hey, look, goblins. God, Goblin Slayer would be just so thrilled right on now. Also, they're getting tougher.
Victory is mine.
I should probably wait for my health to return. Maybe if I sheath my weapon. Is there a way I can, like, wait? Let me see something. Let me go to the controls real quick. See something here. Morph Stone, Tactical Pause, Open Inventory, Dragon Stone. Whatever that is. I haven't unlocked that yet. No, there is no wait. So I guess there is probably no, like, time cycle or any of this. no equal rights, but they would agree on only equal with agree with but only on equal rights.
Address me correctly so that you may parlay.
Pretty pleased with sugar? Nope. Okay, cool. I want to get to the wizard tower, but I need to figure out how.
No more magic for me, I'm afraid.
Oh, fun. Yeah, this is. I can just tell this is gonna be enjoyable.
My wounds are grave. I bet that hurt.
Alright, I really need to like regen before I go any further. Damn. Only Kazuma Kiryu, to be honest. Yeah, I'm trying to remember Kazuma Kiryu. Oh, you mean from Yakuza? Oh, I was thinking, is he called Kazuma in that? I might be getting the character's name wrong. I was thinking the character from comedy anime. Kazuma comedy anime. Kazuma from Konosuba. I was thinking of Kazuma from Konosuba. I was like, I'm not really sure if Kazuma from Konosuba thinks that way. Sorry, I have Konosuba on the brain when I hear the word Kazuma. I haven't played the Yakuza game, so like when I hear the name Kazuma, I think Konosuba, not Yakuza. Okay, you were thinking of Kazuma from Konosuba. Okay, thank goodness. I don't have a brain parasite. I'm actually fine. It's all good. I'm not insane. I swear. He agrees with me.
No more magic for me, I'm afraid.
Okay, we're gonna have to bash him down. Whole speech on equality. It's been a long time since I watched Konosuba. Like, I know the name, and I have watched the show. It's just been a very long time since I watched it. It is Dawnseeker, so you may have... You actually may have, not to insult, just joke about being special. Oh my god. Are these things respawning? I really hope they're not respawning. I really hope the goblins aren't respawning, but I have a bad feeling they are. Don't you love endlessly respawning enemies? Talonith Drag. Oh my god, we got a new dragon from sorcery! Cannot be moved, has +1 power for each. Well, now the Dragon Lord is just better Earth Avatar. Okay. Cool. Also, that card is crazy. That card is kind of nuts, because it starts with 6 power, and it just gets stronger. That is nuts. I have not seen that new dragon. It is crazy. That dragon be crazy. Okay, we got some stuff going on. We need to figure out the other people who saw the dragon.
Give me then ye old word. Yes.
Chicken box?
Give me then ye
Tangerines?
correct.
Damn it, I need a password. Who knows the weird password for like the weird talking stuff around here?
I'm sorry, but I can't talk right now, Slayer.
Ugh,
I'm doing my
mean.
rounds.
Adjacent site. Earth Elemental is nearby site. Yeah, but it already gets plus... It already has 6. So it essentially gets the power as if it had stuff... It's as if it had stuff in the 4 corners plus some. Think about that. Like... it's kind of OP. Actually, I'm a Slayer.
You're not as tall as Slayer. Upton told me.
Okay.
In the woods this
I know for a fact the lieutenant was in the barracks at the time. We heard he wasn't. It's like, I know he can't be. He wasn't. I heard he wasn't. I carved out some goblin hearts for you. Ever seen any dragons around here? Okay. Kinder the Healer City. Earth Avatar is also 0 mana. That is fair.
Them and their
You do have to actually pay the 3 mana, and it would only be during your turn.
only has eyes for that two-bit town. They've been collecting spineless slayer.
We're not gonna. We are not the New Order. We don't just like take shit from people. Aren't we suddenly perky? All right, let's see what we have in here. Let's see what we got in this place. So, a Mace of the Priest Mage. Mana Leech. Ooh, a 12% chance of converting 4% of the damage. Okay, we need to talk about shit like this. RPGs. I know you're balancing a lot of stats. But you don't need to have a percentage of a percentage. It is redundant. Just use the percentage. If you want 3%, if you want to like 0.3% of the damage dealt to be turned into spirit points, just do that already. Ugh. It's just weird. A 10% chance of converting 2% of the damage to the spirit point. The stacking of percentages is just bizarre to me for some reason. I've only got like 610 though, so I don't have a lot of experience points to trade here. Light Guard Cuirass. I guess we'll sell that. And we'll sell the sword. Old school RPGs. Yeah, it is very much an old school RPG thing to do. You don't see it as much anymore. But it is a thing. And I do remember that kind of shit in old school RPGs. It is a weird thing to see to me, though. It's like, just average it out into a single number, so it's clear how much you're actually getting out of it. There are times where the double thing can make sense. Like, at a low level, it makes sense, because 4% of my damage would already be rounding up to 1. If you said, like, 0.001% or something like that, I'd be like, well, that might not even be a full, like, point of mana back, or whatever. It's just still odd. Okay, let's see if anybody around here has actually seen the dragon. How goes the guard duty? Okay. Alright. Yeah, I'm sure I do have more exciting things to do, but I'm looking for things. Okay.
How dare you demand
these supplies, champion.
Slayer, try and talk some sense into this madman's head.
He answered only to violence, I think. Let's not disappoint him. Ooh, look at this. We're turning on him. Oh. Oh shit, his health is really not going down, is it? Holy shit. He bonked me. What amount of 0.3% chance for converting 100% of your damage? Alright, quick save, I think, is where we want to be. So we're back up here. Maybe the autosave. I thought I quick save more than this. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and head back down again. I should have quick saved in the village. I really want to get to the part where I turn into a kick-ass dragon already. Like, I'm getting a little impatient for that. Mostly because I want to see it tonight. This is the starting area. This is one of those RPGs that likes to drag shit out, isn't it? To be fair, it's building suspense for when we eventually turn into a motherfucking dragon, which is going to be sweet. But... oh. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. Let's go. Come on. It is funny that we get polymorph, like, right off the bat. Also, I will say, one of the things I do like a bit more about this system is that it uses multiple layers of cooldown. Like, yeah, some things have a cooldown before you can use them after, like, one cast, but things like Magic Missile you can cast, like, 3 times before you have to worry about the cooldown again. Which is pretty sweet. Okay. Grab the stuff. Grab a Goblin Heart. We're gonna head back to the weird goblin obsessed guy. Boar. Get out of my freaking way. Pliable, pitiable louse. Wow, they're really digging into the ye olde Shakespeare book for these insults, huh? Pitiable louse. Can you unlock this game 50 caliber magic missile? No, that's a Baldur's Gate 3 exclusive, I think. I don't think you get the ability to stack like multiple extra 1 pip of damage effects on top of a multi-hit spell and just go burr. I will admit, I played around with that build now in Baldur's Gate 3. I actually have.
Here lies best. The first pig
With full burial rights. Wait, they gave a pig full burial rights? Yes. Oh wait, he has a trade option. Ooh, potions. I'll take one of those, and another one of those. We'll get some healing potions. We have... Okay, so we have 2 potions now. That's pretty good. Okay. Now let's go now, Father.
Here lies
Vlad. Please do not disturb. Here lies Vlad. Please do not disturb. Honestly, in a world with necromancers, I would also want please do not disturb on my gravestone as well. We knew him as Bobby. These graves are great. Here lies Terrence. Until a necromancer got him. Until a necromancer got him. Here lies Terrence. Or he used to. A necromancer got his body. He should have put do not disturb on his grave. It's just like common sense. If you don't want to be woken up as a zombie, then you need to put do not disturb on it. Trolls are not big cuddly teddy bears. Prepare for an assault of modern wizards. You one's Dragon Union in Skyrim. Name Alduin. Prepare for...
And the
women they cheered and the men they wept. These... Larian has their wit. I love Larian's writing. And they still clearly have it. Even back in 2009, they knew what they were about. Making fun dialogue and interesting worlds and just having a good time. I gotta respect them for that.
No time to talk, Slayer. I have to train.
It's a rare company that is still making like the same type of games they made back then. But like just with more stuff and more graphics because they have a bigger budget now. You know, it's a rare thing. Hey.
So good to see you.
Expecting us long?
Dragons are no...
Dragons are no laughing matter. I mean, yeah, they killed God. Of course they're no laughing matter. You little scrubs wouldn't stand 5 seconds. I just need to find, like, one more person who has seen a dragon. Maybe I go into the house. Oh, wait, I should probably go into the houses. That would probably help me. Also, let's take all the stuff off this corpse. Cool. Let's go into the houses, actually. Maybe if I go inside one of the houses, I can actually find somebody who knows what the hell this is on about. To Gabolibo Road has gone before. Ooh, back when you could do labels on the maps. Fun. Okay, so I found a second dragon person. Alright. Let's head back up here. Let's try inside this building, or these people who are playing...
Hello there, Slayer.
Good to see you too. You've seen the dragon! Oh my gosh, we found a third person.
Never mind him.
I believe you tell me all about it.
Right scared I was, so I hid in the closet.
You saw a dragon at a distance. Do you remember where the dragon was when you spotted it?
Now go get the bleed. I'm telling you.
Okay. Big fishes don't care for your game. They care for a beneficial bubble where specialists coexist with reviewers and investors. Oh, actually, did you guys hear about what Ubisoft said? Because Ubisoft has to say a stupid thing every few months just to, like, piss somebody off. But this one is just, like, out of touch. So, the CEO of Ubisoft released, like, a press release for whatever. I forget exactly what it was. All I know is the quote, which is, apparently microtransactions are fun. Games are being deprofessionalized. Oh no, tragic. Apparently he says microtransactions are fun for players. Yeah, that's Ubisoft. Your lucky day, Commander R.
Good. That gives us a clear
Industry finally false claims against the Stop Killing Games. Yeah, there was that group of like game companies that has like under a speaking of the games industry. Oh man.
I want you to enter the tomb in the back of the chapel.
Okay, to what purpose?
Your initiation would have been the confronting of hostile
undead in the crypt.
The academy in River to feel the wrath of a nether spirit for the first time.
Time is a harrowing experience.
Confrontation, the mixture of
Okay.
This helps to stabilize the initial chaos the memories cause.
Okay, so we're working to carry up.
So the next and last Slayer?
Oh, what is this? We're getting flashes.
It's the dragon memories. They're
Getting to you. Uh-oh. Is he going for killing games related stuff? Place your bets. I say yes.
Take this key and face that ghost.
Hurry now before the effects get even worse. Okay, increase your range armor rating. Experience. Increase your dexterity for 8. I'm gonna grab just more experience points. And a will charm. Yes. Reward choices are always interesting. I like that. Because they can give like interesting stuff for everybody. Alright. So we're gonna get a bit more intelligence. Least you might be able to get by on your looks and good nature. You have trouble reading. Wait, I have trouble reading, but I can cast Fireball. Okay, sure. Whatever. Sure, why not? I watched 4 more episodes of Summer Pockets and found out it's an anime adaptation of a visual novel. I mean, that's not that surprising. A lot of anime are adaptations of visual novels or either manga or visual novels or light novels. Most anime are not original works. Which, to be fair, the entire genre, or maybe art form is a better description, honestly, has its roots in adaptations. I mean, the first true anime was the Mighty Atom, you know, Astro Boy. I won the bet. I mean, that wasn't really a hard bet to win, let's be real. And that was based on a manga. A really good manga, but, you know, a manga nonetheless.
Not yet.
I might be under leveled for this area. Oh, wait, we're getting leveled. Oh, yes. Someone needs to do but cough in your direction, you're at death's door. Always stay indoors in a well-aired, warm room, drink plenty of fluids. You are in extreme trouble concentrating. Your attention span proved insufficient for basic potty training. Obviously, this has a serious impact on the most elementary of magical education, not to mention my personal hygiene. Wow, I feel a little personally attacked. These descriptions. Frail old ladies beat you at arm wrestling. You have trouble lifting a weapon, let alone fighting with it if you don't want to become a soldier. Anything like that. It's Pirate Software doing. Oh, yes. Of course, Pirate Software is doing something shitty. You're as clumsy as an ox and as slow on your feet. Village hero that believes you may suffer from... You may have a severe glandular deficiency. Interesting. Alright. I love these little descriptions. They're fun. Okay, we've got a few points to spend. Let's see here. Let's decrease our mana costs. And let's give Fireball a boost. Nice. Really isn't. Pyrosophor is a small fist and you can't see the shark. Yeah, the big people are like the companies that are propagating this shit. The ones who make groups that are like gamers, you know, the gamers group or whatever, and it's actually just a bunch of like video game development companies, mostly at the request of their CEOs. Ugh. That shit's always gotten annoyed me. I wish there were laws for like falsely representing your group. Like, when you build a group that's just an advocacy group for game development, and you call them the gamers group or something, I wish that you could get sued for, like, falsely claiming to be something you're not. Because it feels like that is, like, kind of like... You're just trying to act like you're speaking for video game players when you're really speaking for the developing companies who have an incentive to be shitty. It's something that muddies the water, and I don't see any benefit in allowing it to happen. Ooh, pretty armor. Or any lawyer from those companies. It was anonymous, so maybe it was fish with poisonous thing that dolphins like you hear on, by the way.
This will help.
We found some stuff, though. Yay. Yes. We have magical armor now. Isn't that nice? What else shall we find? Cannot be opened through lockpicking, so we gotta find a key. Uh-oh. There's a ghost. Mark me, Dragon Slayer. I will.
I repose here. The spirit of one
Who was once a slayer. Duel me and emerge victorious. Only then will you worthy of my regard. Okay.
Not yet. I can't.
Oh shit. Let's consume some potion. Congratulate you, Slayer. The memory ritual has not deprived you of all your former powers. How'd you know I'm newly initiated? Okay.
I brought many of them to Farblow myself.
May as well be, but then if I remember right, companies maybe not disagree, but they clearly want to stay away from this claim. Then again, it could be one company who felt like going extreme. Why do you haunt this place?
Because of the vow I
took. The hair. It's the texture. Okay, look, I'm gonna say this right now. The weird hair kind of detracts from the creepiness of the ghost. Like, you got this really cool textured, like, molten, desiccated corpse, and then you've got the weird mad scientist hair that seems to just stick out randomly, but it's too thin. Like, it either needs to be thicker, or it needs to not be there. It's just it's too large, and at the same time too thin. Is she you're chasing? The blasphemy called Talana. Revenge is at hand, child, and with it the Dragon Slayer's destiny. What lies in store for you now, spirit? Dragon Slayers have killed Talana. I will find rest in the Hall of Echoes.
No.
It was merely old age. Statement, I'll stop playing games. While I appreciate passing your communities, however, the decision to discontinue online service is multifaceted. Oh, gods. That has nothing to do with it, though. Like, when you're saying, it's not that we don't want companies to have to, like, constantly keep the servers up if they don't want to. We're not saying that. We're just saying make the tools so other people can do it. That is completely reasonable. Ugh. Greedy little fox.
To add to the collection.
Alright. The industry has made their opinion known. Yeah, they did. And their opinion can go suck it. Oh, I don't meet the requirements for this. Oh, I need to get to level 12 before I equip Armin's sword. Damn. Ooh. This requires level 6. Revellion Guard's armor. Ooh, it has like a lot of boosts.
Doesn't do a thing.
Alright. Sorry, for those of you who don't know, I'm talking in the Discord stream chat. Probably should bring that up eventually. Alrighty, so we've killed the ghost, we've stabilized our draconic memories. So that's good. We're not going to be overwhelmed by the dragon inside us. Not yet, anyway. The game has very clearly made its point on that crystal clear. We are eventually going to get overwhelmed by it. Marius informed me. Alright. We'll not speak this in towns and heavens anymore. You met Lord Arben. He was a legendary slayer.
He led the attack on the stronghold of Oribus.
Once one of the mightiest dragon knights.
Withdrew into obscurity. And you have his sword.
He hopes this sword will take an active part in Talana's demise.
But not by
Excuse me.
You have proven you are worthy of the title of dragon. I foresee great things for you. The dragon memories are too
fresh in your psyche. Talana's mind attacks and see your doom.
See your doom.
How can I be your Dragon Slayer if I never did what the title
Your role in our order
describes?
shall not diminish, not before Rivellon is free of all her foes. And you know too. Come now. Give me the sword so that Lord... And don't be saddened by the...
Oh, come on, you're taking my cool sword from me. That's bullshit. I earned this sword. BS. That's some BS right there. They just took my cool sword from me. On the bright side, stop killing games seems to be fine, even if it starts to be heavy around them. It doesn't look positive for the initiative. Industry is panicking, so the situation is more hopeful. Yeah, but the industry has a lot of, like, levers to pull. I mean, if you want an example for, like, even when this goes right, it can be thrown out, look at Apple and Epic Games. So, Epic Games had the whole thing with Apple, where they were like, you know, hey, if your 30% tax and your, like, inability to do outside payment methods is bullshit. And the courts were like, no, their 30% is fine. But yeah, the inability to do outside stuff is BS. Apple, you've got to let people post outside payment processors and do links so they don't have to go through your payment processor. Stop it. And Apple lied and said they did, and they didn't. And they tried to, like, say, oh, well, you still have to pay us 27%. For reference, 3% is about what you pay to use a payment processor. So they're really saying, give us our cut of that 30%. And then they got called up by a judge for being lying little scumbags. Now, imagine that, but every time a game shuts down. Like, if they want to drag this out, they can drag this out really heavily. That's the thing. It's going to be really hard to keep them from being the absolute frickin' worst. I really do hate saying that, but it is true. Okay, I should go talk to Lieutenant Lewis. And also my logbook. Alright. At least you can start fighting knowing the law is on your side. Yeah, no, don't get me wrong. It is a good thing. And again, like, using that same example, Apple got slammed. They got punished, and now they're actually going to have to let people use outside payment processors. They don't get to take a cut of everything just because they made the iPhone. That's not how this works. You don't make one hardware product and get to rule over a software dominion that owns the whole world forever. Despite how much some people would like that. That's just not the way things go. And they lost. They lost and no longer get to do that stuff. So, if we see legislation passed, it will be effective, most likely. I mean, it's the EU. It probably would have been regardless. You didn't leave Quincy behind? Stop your stuttering, you pathetic coward.
I didn't mean to. There were just too many.
You left a friend out to die. Your punishment shall be severe. You're smiling, bud.
You are hereby under arrest.
But yeah, having the law on your side is like a big deal. It is very impressive.
Let me just say, I'm sorry, Quincy.
Dude, you're still smirking.
You hadn't hoped I'd die out there, so your cowardice would remain a secret.
Take a good hard
Look at daylight, PV. You won't be seeing it quite some time. Off you go.
Satisfactory outcome. You have my warmest
Warm
thanks.
thanks are well and good, but have some cold coin as
Don't be
well.
hasty. Here's a handful.
Alright, let's get some more experience. And we're leveling up again. Alright. Yes, vitality and spirit. So yeah, I do think it will be good if it succeeds. I am a little disappointed that we have to keep waiting for the EU to do regulations because the US is so incompetent, but you know, that just be the way the world is now. And hey, if the US wants to forego being the policymaker, they can do that. You know the pig farmer Folo? Of course I refuse.
Oh, thank you for refusing his plea. Yeah, take this as a reward, capital.
Alright, sizable group of outlaws. Cool. Sounds like a nice challenge.
All you have to do is put in that cell phone. Getting this bandit out will surely earn his
Yeah, I like the sound of it. Okay, so we're doing like a prison break thing. Interesting. Alright, so all of that's done. Logbook. Closed quests. However, I have to fulfill another task first. With this, the last dragon hunt is near, and I'm not allowed to join the hunt. So I guess I just, like, continue doing stuff. Or maybe I try and go find the hunt, and I don't find... And I, you know, stumble into the area. So to speak. Alrighty. I mean, we could just keep leveling up in here. It's almost 9:20. It's almost 9:30, though, so... It doesn't look like we're getting to dragon transformation tonight. I'll say that for next week, I suppose. I will be showing you guys some stuff in Clair Obscure Expedition 33, because I did go ahead and do some fights. So all of my characters can now use the max damage thing. So we are going to be doing a few like side things with that, and going to like clean up some stuff, and then we're going to go fight the big boy. Alright, magic missile. Double shot magic missile. Alright. The magic is flowing. Brazil of all countries. Oh yeah, I saw that. Brazil started pushing back against Nintendo. It's not the first time an initiative like this comes from either small or second world countries. Again, it's the fact that globalization has made it so that they have to just create one system, because it's just not cost effective otherwise. And so, if you can get small laws in the books in other places, if as long as there are things that can be hard to enforce globally, they can be really useful for affecting change in other places. Which I think is kind of neat. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and let my mana recover, and then I'm going to go ahead and charge this orb. Also, let's go do a quick save. Like multiples, just to be safe. Yes.
Not yet.
All right. Sweet. Nice. Got him. All right. No, we are not letting you do this shit. Oh. Damn it. Thank goodness I quick saved. Man, I might have been able to finish this area if I hadn't, like, forgotten to quick save for the first part. Oof.
I can't.
Alright. Got the wizard.
I can't.
And we got them. Oh, hey, Mr. Goblin. Oh, shit, there are a lot of them. Okay, this is a Goblin Chief. That's why it's higher level. And let's go ahead and pull out a healing potion because we're about to die. Alright. Chug, 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 chug. Chug the healing. Alright, we need to wait for a mana tree. I really wish there was like a wait button. Like a lot. Really, really wish there was a wait button. Damn. This is what I mean by like early RPGs. Like, modern games would have a way to, like, if you're in a safe area, regain all your health and stuff, so you don't have to, like, sit here and wait. But older RPGs would have moments like this, where you're just, like, out of mana and health, and you can regenerate them, but you gotta just sit here for it for a bit. You gotta just wait. Unless you're at potions. And I'm still not exactly sure why. Maybe it just didn't occur to them? Be praised, Goblin Feast, blah blah blah.
Not yet. Last. I'm out of spells.
Alright, going for the kill. Yes! I killed it, whatever that thing was. I still have no idea what this thing was. A ceremonial... Oh, it's a beholder. Wait, this is a beholder. I thought beholders were unique to D&D. Like, that was like a trademark thing or whatever. I guess I'd always assumed beholders were like trademarked by Hasbro. But apparently that was a beholder. I mean, it didn't look like a beholder, so maybe it didn't, like, invalidate things. But it's really weird that they're able to call, like, that kind of thing a beholder. Then again, a beholder is just a description of a creature. Like, it's a thing that beholds. So maybe they couldn't? Still weird. I guess I just so associate them with D&D because they're one of the few unique creatures that are, like, just D&D. They don't seem to, like, beholders don't really have much basis in, like, mythology or other RPGs. They seem to be mostly just a D&D thing. At least from what I understand. Correct me if I am wrong on that. Can you be more in touch with typical citizens' problems, like Hire mentioned example? Yes and no. I don't have a huge number of examples aside from Brazil. And besides, Brazil also just, like... Gaming in Brazil is a bit different, too, because gaming in Brazil, from what I understand, is a very expensive hobby. I'm not sure on the reasons. I think it has something to do with import taxes, but don't quote me on that. However, I do know that games and PC parts are way more expensive in Brazil than most other places. And so... To them, an idea that you could spend a bunch of money on a game and have it disconnected is a lot more impactful, because when you're saying you're going to spend a lot of money on a game, they mean a lot of money. Like, a lot of money. Alright, bash their face in. Weird demon goblin. God, there's so many enemies around here.
I'm running low on mana.
Of course, I'm running low on mana, obviously.
No more magic for me.
Here we go. Fire. Kill, 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 kill. Let's go, let's go. Come on. Oof. Got hit.
No more magic for me, I'm afraid.
Okay. And here. Dead. Alright. We got some more goblin hearts. Sweet. Very good, very good. Now we're going to go take out the spellcaster. When you're a little scrub lord at the beginning of the RPG, it's like, I don't have much going on here. Oof. Yeah, I really should have gotten some mana potions. Let's go ahead and use that. Oh my, oh my. Oh gods. He got buff. He got buff. Ow. Okay. So, we got our ass kicked. Very, very, very blatantly. Also, I'm not sure where I saved. Okay, cool. I saved after the beholder fight. Good, good, good. You're good. I'm remembering to quick save. I'm remembering. Ooh, honey. You know, I love honey. It's really good. I particularly like it in coffee. If you've never had a honey latte, you're missing out. Yes, I do like my espresso. Yummy, yummy espresso in the morning. I really do. My favorite would probably be like a peppermint mocha, but unfortunately those are full of so much sugar, so I've been trying to cut it back on those. Unfortunately.
Not yet. I'm running low on mana.
Alright, Mr. Healer, you need to go down, please. Like now. Alright, we're running away, we're running away, we're running away. Shoot. Shoot, shoot, shoot!
No more magic for me, I'm afraid.
We're just gonna keep backing up and dodging and waiting for our man to recharge so we can fire magic missile. Magic missile! Magic missile! Thunder, lightning bolt! Magic missile!
No
Magic
more
missile!
for me, I'm afraid.
Come on! I need my magic missile! Magic missile! Yes, the mana bar was totally a good idea here.
Lost. I'm out of spells.
Go on fire. Alright, sweet. There, we got him. Got him. Sweet. Okay, so now let's head over to this, like, chapel area. Maybe we'll find something. Also, heading further down the valley might lead us to, like, a cutscene that we'll get to the dragon. Do. Hey, potion of living healing. I like how the potions we're finding have like a few drops in the bottom of the vial. It's like, yes, this is a few drops of a powerful potion. Use it well. I've always liked the idea that healing potions, like even a few drops are really potent. But if you have like a full bottle of stuff, it's like super valuable. Ooh. Examine the surface. Pull the lever. Down we go. Ooh, secret underground tomb. Okay, so these underground areas are going to be like super prefabbed. Makes sense. Makes sense. Magic missile.
I'm running low on mana. No more magic for me, I'm afraid.
Magic missile. Alright, got him. Really wish my magic would recover quicker. This is like super annoying. Oh, come on. This looks like it's definitely gonna come to life and attack me. Where is something good? I mean, I found an ancient, weird crypt area under a hidden entrance, and let's make sure nothing's gonna spawn behind me. Lockpicking is not high enough. Fun. Just love screaming that my lockpicking isn't high enough for the chest, isn't it? Okay, so I should probably invest at least a few points in the lockpicking. That's what I'm starting to get. Otherwise, all this loot is just not going to be mine. Ooh, 2 doors. Which one do we choose? To the right first.
Not yet.
Yes, got him! I love how it's a mage, but again, it's using a sword and shield. Ooh, devout, so we get more magic. Increases my magic armor rating. And we got some ore. And also, dragon's nail.
This will help.
Just game casually scolding you for being a fifthly casual at robbing. I know, right? Oh shit.
I can't. Last. I'm out of spells.
Oh man. Well, it's just dodging now. Just back and forth, back and forth, back and forth until I get magic missile again. This is very, very thrilling gameplay right here. Playing dodgeball until we get magic missile for auto hit.
more magic for me.
Alright, we took out that one. Come on, magic missile. There we go. Yeah, I'm on. Come on, bud.
No more magic for me, I'm afraid.
Oh my god. Seriously, very engaging gameplay. I prefer your turn-based stuff, Larian. No offense. Can you blame? Relate to absolutely fucking nothing, but can you blame me? It's about to drive. It's about drive. It's about power. Is that a rat? Is that a rat bench pressing something? Oh my god. Hey look, it's stuck on a bit of wall geometry. Well, I'm certainly not gonna let it give horse in the mouth. Now we can just wait for our mana to recharge before we fire another magic missile salvo.
I'm out of spells.
Do 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 do. Alright, got him.
I'm running low on mana.
Oh shit.
I'm out of spells. I'm running low on mana.
Man, oh man, I wish my mana would regenerate faster! Like seriously, is it that much to ask for mana to regenerate in a way that lets me cast my spells in combat when I'm playing a mage? This is the kind of shit that leads to like mages either being super overpowered or super underpowered. It's all about mana regeneration speed sometimes. Because if mana can regenerate faster, maybe this helps? Am I handling in the blue sparkly area? Do I get more magic? No? No, it doesn't seem to be recharging faster. Let's let it build up a little bit at least first. Also, I should probably equip the new piece of armor I got too. Yeah, that'll help. Magic Monk's regular. Get me a bit of more mana. Cool, cool. Cool, cool. It's absolutely a rodent lifting weight.
I'm running low on mana. Bring it on.
Okay.
No more magic for me.
Sweet. Magic Missile still works. And this is going to take a while. Look, it's two mages playing ping pong with each other. Or, well, this guy's trying to hit me, but I have so much room to dodge, and he's so far away that his attacks are just not hitting. Meanwhile, mine auto-targets, and he's not strafing. Look, this is just bad mage performance right here. Look, see, kids, this is an example of a shitty mage. A mage who will not strafe is a mage who gets hit with Fireball. Mages who don't strafe die. Remember that. Lesson number frickin' 1 at mage school. I'm apparently an idiot right now, and even I can remember that. Strafe or die. That be the rule. Alright. Oh my god, there's so many. Alright, you know what? We're gonna head out of here. There's just like so many freaking enemies. And my mana is so drained, and I need to just wait for it to recover. Also, do they de-aggro, or are they just gonna chase me all the way? Ugh. I really wish this was in an emulator so I could like speed it up for a bit and just let my mana regenerate. Because this is just ridiculous. I feel like I'm doing something wrong, almost. Like, I almost feel like there has to be a way to like rest or pray or something to regenerate mana. But I looked around. Let's see here. Tactical, what's Q? Morph Stone, maybe. Q? No, we don't have access to Q yet. I don't know. So, however, this has been the first thing of this. I am going to go ahead and do some of this over the weekend. And on next Tuesday, I will go ahead and hopefully be ready for, like, the we turn into a dragon part and I've done all the side questing. Basically, I'm going to play up to the dragon part if I get time. And then when I come back, we can finish this off properly, if that makes sense. So I guess I will see you guys all next time. Bye.